Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go with the information. The function f of x equals to 2x square negative 16x negative 19 as a 0 h negative 1 half times square root of k. What is the value of h positive k? So the given function, actually it's a quadratic function as 0 h negative 1 half times square root of k. So when I want to find zeros of a given function, what I need to do is I have to plug in 0 for f of x. When I plug in 0 for f of x over here, I'm getting a quadratic equation 2x square negative 16x negative 19 equals to 0. Okay, now if I solve this quadratic equation, I'll be getting two solutions. Two values for x or two zeros. But one of the zeros is given over here. Okay, so now when I look at the zero over here, I'll find square root. So I can use quadratic formula to solve this quadratic equation so that I'll be getting zeros for this quadratic equation in this form. Okay, so to use quadratic formula for solving this quadratic equation, I just have to compare the quadratic equation over here with ax square positive bx positive c equals to 0. So when I do such comparison, I'm getting a equals to 2, b equals to negative 16 and c is equal to negative 19. Okay, now let me use the quadratic formula, that is x equals to negative b positive or negative square root of b square negative 4ac over 2a. Okay, now I can plug in the values for a, b and c. Negative, the value of b is negative 16. So negative of negative 16, positive or negative square root of b square means it's negative 16 the whole square. Negative 4 times the value of a is 2, the value of c is negative 19 over 2a. That means 2 times 2. So x equals to 16 positive or negative square root of negative 16 whole square can be written as 256. And here when I multiply negative 4 and 2, negative 8, negative 8 and negative 19, I am getting positive 152 over 2 times 2. In denominator, we get 4. So x equals to 16 positive or negative square root of. So when I add 256 and 152, I am getting 408 over 4. Okay, now we can resolve this 408 into its prime factors. So for that, I just use L division. So I divide 408 by 2 because it's an even number. When I divide 408 by 2, I'm getting 204. Again, I divide by 2 because it's an even number. So when I divide by 2, I'm getting 102. So let me stop at 102. So x equals to 16 positive or negative. Square root of 408 can be written as 2 times 102. Let me finish writing over 4. Okay, so for every two same numbers multiplied inside the square root, one number can be taken out. So here we have two 2's multiplied inside the square root. For these two 2's, 1 2 can be taken out of the square root. Then inside the square root, we have 102 over 4. Okay, so here 4 is a common denominator for the 16 and 2 times square root of 102. So this 4, the denominator 4 can be taken separately for the 16 and 2 times square root of 102. Let me continue over here. That is x equals to 16 over 4 positive and negative. 2 times square root of 102 over 4. So this 4 goes into 4 one times, 4 goes into 16 4 times, 2 goes into 2 one times, 2 goes into 4 twice. I am getting x equals to 4 positive or negative 1 over 2 times square root of 102. There are two zeros into this one. One zero has to be written for positive sign and the other 0 has to be written for negative sign. Then I am getting x equals to 4 positive 1 over 2 times square root of 102, comma 4 negative 1 over 2 times square root of 1 over 2. Okay, so in the given question, we have one of the zeros of the given function, that is h negative 1 over 2 times square root of k. So the second zero over here is in the form of h negative 1 over 2 times square root of k. So comparing this and this, I'm getting h equals to 4 because at the place of h, we have 4 here, and at the place of k, inside the square root, we have 102. So I'm getting h is equal to 4 and k equals to 102. Okay, our aim is to find the value of h positive k. So h positive k equals to 4 positive 102. So when I add 4 and 102, I'm getting 106. So the value of h positive k is 106.